Brad, is that the kind of game where you're almost disappointed because of the effort that was given tonight?
Yeah, I mean it's a heck of a game on the road. I thought we played very well. First period they come. We know they're going to come hard in their building, especially early. They got some heavy bodies. They forecheck well. They're throwing a lot of pucks. They funnel a ton of pucks in the net. I thought Daniel settled us in, and I mean, you come out of the second period down 2-0. We didn't give up a lot. It's two coverage mistakes that guys know. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate because we're doing a lot of good things. And then the third, I mean, we give up one chance in the third, and we generate a ton. Their goalie was good.
It seemed that everybody got the message, though, about handling that push that was coming from Nashville in the first period. Did you feel like they handled that well?
Yeah, it was better. Yeah, again, I think, you know, to me, it was a little bit of some puck management stuff. I don't think it was a lack of compete. We looked a little jittery with the puck early. We settled in. It got much better through the second and the third.
And Tarasov looked calm, confident right from the start.
Yeah, ho-hum, right? He hasn't played in 2 or 3 weeks, and he's a very calming guy in there, and takes up a lot of net, which is good to see. I thought he was very solid tonight.
Patrick Laine shooting, I think he had 12 attempts, something like that tonight. That's what you want him to do, is just fire the puck whenever he sees an opportunity?
Love it. Yeah, love it. I mean, his shot's so good, and you know, he keeps shooting like that, he's going to get rewarded. He's going to score. And the one time he fakes, he passes it back door, that goalie's going to be probably standing right in front of him because you could see how far he was coming out, right? So that's the thing. That's what sets up the next play. Is now he becomes a threat every time he shoots it. And those D don't look too willing to get in front of it after you fire 4 or 5 of those. So it's great that he's shooting. That's what we need from him.
In a way, is that go for the whole team on nights like this? You've had several nights like this recently where you're getting pucks on, not just the pucks not going in. So it's just kind of keep knocking on the door, basically.
Yeah, you know what? When it's sometimes you get shots, but you're not real dangerous. Like tonight, we had 20+ scoring chances. So that's a good night. You know, to get one goal, you tip your cap to their goalie. I thought they defend hard. They make you work for your ice, but I thought we did a good job of getting inside, especially in the third. You could feel we were coming, and the guys were starting to roll. And you know, you'd like to see us put a few more up the board there, but that's how it goes. There's another team out there too.
So, like you said, the pushback early. They did get the 2 goals in the second, so you go into the third down 2-0, and then you guys basically throw everything you got at it in the third. How nice was it to see? I guess that's kind of pushback there as well.
Absolutely. That's you just keep playing, right? Regardless of the score. That's what you need. And I didn't mind our second. The second was a good period. You know, we had some good looks again, and you know, the goals they score are unfortunate because they're things the guys know. You know, but that's the margin, right? You're in a back-to-back. If you lose your focus just a little bit, it ends up in the back of your net. So they regrouped very well for the third and pushed really hard.
You probably have to look at the video, obviously, to kind of break down individuals. But just anecdotally from the bench, how did Sillinger look to you today in his return to the lineup?
You know, I thought he did a really good job. I think you know, took a few shifts to get his feet under him a bit, and then I thought he started to come. Like he had the puck on a stick more. He had some good shots in there. He was driving, he was attacking, he was physical, he was good in the face-off circle. So he was impacting the game in a positive way, which is a really good start for him to come back and have a game like that.
Patty, really solid effort tonight. What do you think of your overall play tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's still things we need to improve, but I feel like from last game it was a step back in the right direction. Obviously, 1 goal, that's not going to cut it, but you know, Terry gave us a chance in net and had a lot of chances, but only got 1 tonight, so that's not going to get the job done.
Yeah, a lot of 40 shots, I think, on goal for the team. You had 12, 14 attempts, something like that tonight. You got a lot of good looks at letting him. Did he know you? Does he know your game well? What fellow was working on the other end for him, maybe?
No, it's just bad shots. But that's it. It's not gonna go through his chest. That's a fact. But you know, I had a couple good chances, or actually a lot of them. But when you know, when you're not finding the right spots, it's probably not gonna go in like it didn't go in tonight. But you know, I'll keep working on it. I'll keep shooting, and you know, it's gonna go in at some point.
Yeah, clearly you had that mentality, and just keep firing it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't score if you're not gonna shoot it, or you can, but it's unlikely. But yeah, I had a lot of great looks tonight, and obviously my job is to fire him every time I can, and I feel like I was doing that tonight, but just couldn't finish the job.
It's something that you guys just kind of have to keep grinding through, just keep shooting the puck until it starts going in, or are there other things that, bearing down, I guess, or I don't know, I'm not a shooter, but you know what I'm saying? Are there things you can do?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you're not scoring, you're not shooting. You're already thinking about it. Well, I'm not going to shoot it because it's not going to go in. So I've kind of tried to change that mentality from earlier years. So when it's not going in, you just got to shoot more, and you just might need one lucky bounce, and then you'll get a few. But yeah, right now just try to shoot as many pucks as I can, and obviously somebody's has a better spot and somebody's open. Try to give him a chance, but every time I have a chance, I'll try to shoot.
It's kind of like that for the whole team as well, it seems right now. There's been several games where you guys have had good games other than one goal or whatever. I mean, you just kind of have to keep knocking on the door.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's have to gonna go in at some point. We just gotta, get a lot of shots on the board, and it's gonna. We just have to believe it's gonna go in at some point, and obviously it's frustrating to, with 40 shots, you only get one goal. But like I said, just gotta keep working at it. Gotta shoot a lot of pucks, and just believe.
Guess how tough is it to have an effort like this tonight and not come away with the 2 points, because you guys did everything but get the 2?
Yeah, no, I mean it was a better effort tonight for sure than last night. But again, we don't get any points, so it's tough. We'd love it when right now it's tough sledding on wins right now. So got to keep working.
What was working tonight? What part of the effort was there tonight that wasn't there last night? Because it looked like a more complete game.
Yeah, I still thought we still could have done a better job in puck management wise, but better than last night for sure. And then puck battles was better, and creating a little bit more offense chance wise. But we got to find a way to score some more goals. I mean, one goal's not going to cut it, and the goalie made some saves, but it's no excuse. We gotta bear down and score some more goals too.
Brad Larson this morning was talking about how he wants to see this team be able to kind of more consistently push back, like when teams are pushing on you, like the Rangers game, to be able to just kind of fight back basically. And how tough is that, to do over for a consistent amount of time, over a season for a young team?
Well, that's what you got to learn, right? I mean, that's what good teams do. If you look at all the teams that are in the playoff spots right now, that's what they do, and that's where we want to get to. And we have a chance there for the second part of the season to grow internally, and that's how you learn in this league. And unfortunately, with young guys, that's we're going to go through this, and we're going to learn, and we're going to come out better on the other side. So keep growing internally here, and get better every day.
We kind of saw in the third there, and then they get those 2 goals in the second. You had a pretty good second too, but they get the 2 goals, 2-0, and then you guys, basically throw everything you can in the third.
Yeah, it's a step, but again, we got to do that again and again and again. Next game, we can't just have this effort and then 2 bad ones, and then it's got, like you said, it's got to be consistent, and that's how you become a good team, when you find that consistency level every night.
Daniel, hadn't played in about a month. How'd that feel in there?
I feel pretty good. Like I said before, it was pretty good. Like the start, I mean, for me, was a lot of shots, and the guys helped me with the rebounds, did a couple big block shots, so I feel pretty good.
With each one of these starts that you get in the NHL, how much does it help build your confidence?
It's like every game is kind of the new experience, and you learn every single game, the shift, how you need play in this level, how it's compete against these kind of good teams. Sometimes you play against really aggressive teams. Sometimes they play more really high scoring chances, but not a lot of the shots. So it's kind of every game is kind of a new lesson for me.
When you're playing against
a goalie like Lankinen tonight, where you can see what he's doing, you see he's on his game, and you know it's going to be hard for your teammates to get anything by him. Does that help you to raise your level in any way? I mean, you know that you have to be a really important part of this game too.
Yeah, like he played unbelievable tonight. Yeah, we got a lot of good chances to score, but he played really, really impressive. I mean, he was probably rubber this game for Nashville. So yeah, it was pretty unbelievable tonight.
How much more? You look very calm in that, like just kind of like even when things are breaking down. How much more kind of calm and confident are you now? You know, when you go into NHL games, as opposed to when you first came up.
Yeah, now like you're like 100% in the game. Like you don't like thinking about other things like. Same like the first game. I mean, like it was kind of the debut, so a lot of things going in your head. So now, just straight and focusing on the game and trying to stop the puck.